ENCLAPSലേക്കുള്ള വഴി ഇനി തനിയെ തുറക്കാം. Subscribe to the ENCLAPS channel. Ring the bell button and open success. It's that easy.
Hello. We know that hydrogen and oxygen can separate from water by passing electricity through it. Then, what will happen if electricity is passed through salt solution of metals? Is it possible to convert it into its components? Yes, possible. And that salt solutions have a common name. They are known as electrolytes. So, electrolytes are substances that undergo chemical changes on passing electricity through them. So, what are electrolytes? Electrolytes are substances that conduct electricity in aqueous solution or in a molten state and undergo chemical changes. Acids and alkali salts are electrolytes in their molten state and in aqueous solution. Materials conduct electricity when they are in aqueous solution or in molten state. But why electrolysis does not take place in solids? In aqueous solution or in liquid or in molten state, ions can move freely. These ions are responsible for the electrical conductivity of electrolytes. Okay. Then, haven't you heard about Michael Faraday? Yes, father of electricity. Michael Faraday is the scientist who gave proper explanation for electrolysis. Let's see how electrolysis takes place. First, we have to take the electrolyte in a beaker and dip the electrodes in the beaker. Electrodes are substances which pass electricity to the electrolytes. So, electrodes pass electricity to the electrolytes. During electrolysis, one electrode should be connected to the positive terminal of the battery and the next to the negative terminal. This arrangement is called the electrolytic cell. This arrangement is called the electrolytic cell. Here, anode is the electrode that connects to positive terminal in an electrolytic cell. Cathode is the electrode that connects to negative terminal of the electrolytic cell. That means the positive electrode is anode and the negative electrode is cathode. Don't confuse this with galvanic cell, okay. In galvanic cell, anode is negatively charged and cathode is positively charged. But here in electrolytic cell, anode is positively charged and cathode is negatively charged. The reactions are the same, okay. In anode, oxidation takes place and in cathode, reduction takes place. Then, tell me, to which electrode the positive ions attracted during electrolysis? Yes, the positive ions will attract towards negative electrode. That means cathode. So, the negative electrode is cathode and the positive ions will attract towards cathode and these positive ions are called cations. Positive ions, cations. So, what about negative ions? They are anions and they will be attracted to the positive electrode. That means anode. So, anions will attract towards anode. Clear? Then, what will happen to the anions? Oxidation or reduction? Yes, oxidation and cations undergo reduction. So, let us see the electrolysis of molten sodium chloride. Which are the ions present in molten sodium chloride? Yes, sodium ions and chloride ions. Sodium ions, that means positive ions, Na plus ions. They are cations. Then chloride ions, negative ions, Cl minus ions. They are anions. They undergo oxidation. That means losing of electron. Let us look at the chemical equation. 2Cl minus gives Cl2 plus 2 electron. That means chloride ion converts to chlorine. So, tell me which gas will liberate at anode? Yes, chlorine gas will liberate at anode. Then what about cations? They undergo reduction in cathode. Na plus 1 electron gives Na. Sodium ion converts to sodium atom. So, here the metal that is deposited in the cathode is sodium. Okay. So, the electrolysis of molten sodium chloride yields chlorine gas at the anode and sodium metal at the cathode. So, this is electrolysis of molten sodium chloride. Then we have to conduct the electrolysis of sodium chloride solution. Let's study about them later. Bye.
3 ലക്ഷത്തിലേറെ വരുന്ന ചോദ്യോത്തരങ്ങൾ ഏറ്റവും കുറഞ്ഞ ചിലവിൽ സ്വന്തമാക്കുവാൻ ഉടൻ തന്നെ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്യൂ എൻക്ലാപ്സ് ദ ലേണിംഗ് ആപ്പ്.